Hello, everyone. April Cox here. If you have been wanting to do a children's book of your own and thought there's no possible way I can get this done, well, I've got a challenge for you. Today, I'm interviewing my very newest published author, Linda Hansen, and we're going to hear all about her journey. And if she can do it, you can absolutely do this. Let's say hello and welcome Linda Hansen now.
Hi, everybody. And April, thank you so much for asking me to do this.
So tell me a little bit about your journey and your accidental authorship, because this wasn't a plan for you, right? It wasn't a dream at the beginning?
Oh, no. I listened to other people and they've been wanting to write since they were, children, and they used to write. And I sit here and I go, really? Because it never entered my mind. And my book that I wrote, Otto the Otter, A Big Surprise, is a true story. And part of our home, we have a small pond, and we've lived here for 7 years. And during that time, this otter, who I named Otto, would come on a regular basis, and he would be here not every day. We might see him 3-4 days, then not, and then he'd show up and then not. And last winter, and we don't usually see him in the winter, I said to my husband one day, I sure hope Otto is okay. And then about 3 weeks later, Otto showed up, and that's the big surprise. Otto wasn't Otto. Otto was a girl, and she brought her 2 pups with her. It was amazing, and we got to watch her every single day for 4 months. So all of our neighbors learned, and if you were coming past our home around 5:30, there could be 5 cars lined up parking, or there'd be 10, 15 people on the sidewalk, everybody looking at Opal and the pups.
So tell me, how did you get the idea to turn this into a children's book?
One of my neighbors, who also was a dear friend, she said, you need to write a book. And I said, I don't know how to write a book. Well, you need to. So I sat down one day and I sort of wrote a manuscript, didn't know what I was doing. And a friend of mine is a prior part of the 12-week course. She's now part of Masterminds. And I called her one day and I said, would you like to come for breakfast? I need to pick your brain. So she came for breakfast and she brought me 2 books and said, you need to contact April Cox, and she's starting a new group. And that was 7 months ago. So that was how I found you. And 4 years ago, almost 3.5 years ago, I started to do watercolor painting, which I had also never done in my life. And so then the idea came, why don't I paint the pictures of the otters? So I was painting the pictures, and then I met you, and I had already done 3 or 4, and you went, oh my heavens. And now it is 7 months later, literally in 2 days, it'll be 7 months later. And because of you, I now have this in my hands.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
They were delivered this morning, and my husband said it was like having a 2-year-old in the house.
So open up and show us the beautiful watercolors that you painted.
Oh, well, thank you. And literally from the front cover to the back cover to everything in between, this is all my creation. Let me see if I can find. Oh, here's a good one.
Gorgeous.
So I did all these paintings, and I think it makes the book look very different. I even painted my own end sheets.
Beautiful.
And 3 months ago, I didn't know what an end sheet even was. So,
Linda, that's one of the things that I love most about you. When we first met, you told me, I don't know anything about this. Now, looking back on everything you've learned, you are doing things in Canva, creating your own marketing materials in Publisher. You're You're helping, even mentoring and helping others that are just getting started. You are a wealth of information, and you've really just blow my mind at how quickly you've been able to pull this stuff together and just learn, learn, learn. What's your secret?
Well, I think my secret in part is having had you, because without you, I would never have been here. And I guess I'm like a sponge. I want to learn everything. And over these last 7 months, sometimes somebody would ask me a question and I would spout off this and this, and I would turn around and I would think to myself, who just said that? When it came out of my mouth, because 7 months ago, I didn't know what KDP was. I didn't know what Ingram Spark was. I didn't know about getting a Library of Congress number. I didn't know what copyrights were. I certainly never knew what an ASIN number was, or contacting libraries. I mean, I've learned all these things. And like I said, the end sheets I just learned when I started hunting for publishers. And I know everybody has a different budget, and I understand and I respect that. But perhaps to a character flaw or a fault, I like everything to be perfect. And so, yes, it made my bottom dollar less, but I paid to have end pages because I think it makes the book look so much more beautiful. I paid extra to have my book sewn and not glued. And when people have looked at it, what's amazing is they've noticed that it's sewn and they've made comments about it. So I just went ahead and said, I'm going to do these things because I want it to be the best that I can make it.
Well, you have just amazed me, Linda. Now, for those that are out there watching this video thinking, I have always wanted to, or I think I would like to create a children's book, but gee, am I too old? Is it too late? What do you say to those? And do you have any encouraging words to help them move forward?
I have big encouraging words. For those of you watching, don't be shocked at what I'm going to say. I am OLD, old. I don't look it. I don't sound it. My energy level isn't that. And I'm just going to leave you to guess. I'm not going to tell. But what I will tell you is you can reinvent yourself at any age, whether you're 40, whether you're 50, whether you're over 70, hint, hint, you can do something that you've never done before. All you have to do is do it.
I love that. Tell everyone watching about your book launch and where they can buy your book.
Okay. My launch is right now, and it's going to be on Amazon with a free ebook this weekend, which will be Saturday and Sunday, January 29th and 30th. So if you go to Amazon, you can get my ebook for free. Then the hardcover will be active to be able to be bought starting February 1st, which is Tuesday. So you can buy the hardcover or the soft cover on Amazon.
And this is awesome. We got to remind people too, one of the ways that you can really support Linda in these efforts is don't forget, after you download and read the book, if you love it, go and write a review. Not enough people do that. And we want Amazon to know they need to pay attention to this book. We're indie publishers and we need your help to compete. So you want to definitely leave a review, grab a book as a gift for a little one that you know, and let's support this amazing author in her journey. Thank you so much, Linda, for joining us today.
I thank you so much for this opportunity. And while we're plugging, Valentine's Day is 3 weeks away. This book is a great book to give to a little that's in your life, whether it's your child, your grandchild, a niece or nephew, as a Valentine's gift. And you saw all the colors. Instead of candy at Easter, it would make a great Easter gift in a basket.
Wonderful. Great idea. Thanks again, Linda. Have a wonderful
Thank you, April, so very much.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us.